Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the six-man main event here in the American Wrestling Federation. Lord Alfred Hayes, gear up. This is going to be a great one.
It certainly is. Look at that ring. There's 6 stars in there, and as I say, every one of them a star, a superstar in his own right.
Well, there's a mysterious combination of the Texas Hangmen and their partner, also a masked man, the Super Destroyer. Devastating.
Well, this promises to be a very exciting tag team match. All the ingredients are present to make that excitement come through.
Absolutely, as we take a look at Konnan 2000, Chief Charlie Norris, and Billy Two Eagles. What a matchup. You've got all the ingredients, as you said. You've got power, you've got strength, you've got speed. It's all right here in the American Wrestling Federation. Been a while since we've seen a 6-man tag, and this is a good one.
And you forgot to mention one other word there, skill. There is a lot of skill in this ring. Konnan 2000, one of the most beautifully adapted bodies for wrestling that I've ever witnessed. Chief Charlie Norris, not on gambling, but very effective.
You're gonna die by a noose.
Now, is that killer or is that psycho? I've asked you before.
He was talking about the evening news or something.
Oh, he what? Evening news. For heaven's sakes, ladies and gentlemen, as we get rolling right here, Chief Charlie Norris getting that crowd worked up with that war chant, and now he's challenging virtually all 3 members of the combination. I'm going to ask you again, you sidestepped it. Who is in the ring right now? Is that killer or psycho of the Hangman?
That's,
you don't know. You don't know. I caught you.
I do know.
Oh, big shoulder tackle, and one of the Hangmen hits the deck. Norris over the top now, very agile for a man almost 300 pounds. He's chopping everybody down, everybody in sight. All 3 masked men hit the deck courtesy of Charlie Norris.
And I was about to say that it looks as if Chief Norris could take these 3 by himself, and he practically did.
Well, he tossed Billy Two Eagles off the top, and now another Native American star with that double clothesline now. Konnan 2000 in the ring. It's all broken loose.
Here's such an exciting young prospect, Konnan 2000, and now he's putting it to work here in this ring, in this 6-man tag team match that really is thrilling everybody here.
Well, in my estimation, your lordship, there should always be 2 referees handling a 6-man tag team match. The action always spills out onto the floor in the ring. You've got to have eyes in the back of your head.
Yeah, you would want something like that, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would want Lord.
You'd like to spoil all the fun, wouldn't you, for the Texas Hangman and the Super Destroyer.
Konnan 2000 in for the cover, count of 1 and 2, and almost over just that quickly.
Some exciting stuff here from Konnan 2000 as he tags in the young warrior, Billy Two Eagles.
And Billy Two Eagles making his debut in the American Wrestling Federation, brought in by Chief Charlie Norris. Two Eagles back into the corner, and there was a clubbing forearm. Oh, my gosh.
Some power here being shown by the Texas Hangmen. They really are out for blood this time.
But Billy Two Eagles with a reversal and a monkey flip across the ring. He's showing us a lot here now. Over the top, what a series of maneuvers by this youngster.
That was very pretty indeed.
The Hangman went right over the top, the speed and the finesse of Two Eagles as he's going into that war dance right now. I am very, very impressed with this young man.
Me too, I must say, he's very exciting. We know how good the Texas Hangmen are. We know how good the Super Destroyer is. But now we're seeing what Billy Two Eagles can do, along with his compatriot there, the Chief Charlie Norris.
Chief Charlie Norris out of Red Lake, Minnesota. Almost 300 pounds, as I said. And speaking of Minnesota, very quickly, we want to wish our friend James Johnson up in Minneapolis a happy birthday, as well as a great young wrestling fan, Robert Lipkin. Robert, happy birthday to you too, my friend.
And happy birthday to Thelma Threadneedle as well.
She just had a birthday.
Well, she can have another one, can't she?
In the ring, Konnan 2000, working on one of the Hangman. Off the rope, big shoulder tackle. That's a powerhouse in there. In Konnan 2000, short clothesline. He's on fire. Wait a second. From the outside of the ring, the Super Destroyer.
Well, that's the way to put out a fire. That is what you do. Really good tag team work there.
Well, I have to agree, illegal or not, the Super Destroyer was Johnny on the spot there. And now Konnan 2000 is in the wrong part of the ring. He's trying to battle his way out. I'm not sure if he can do it as we're down to the last half minute here. Konnan attempting to fight off both of the Texas Hangmen, but now he's paying a price.
Oh, that's much too big for him to chew. He's really paying the price now. He's a youngster and a little bit brash. Now he's paying for that brashness.
Well, I'm not sure if it's brashness or not, but at any rate, it's the Super Destroyer tagged in right now. There's a couple of lefts and then a right, and Konnan is dropped as the seconds tick away here in the opening round.
Well, he wasted his time there. He should have leapt upon him and pinned him. He had the opportunity.
And ladies and gentlemen, this has been an outstanding opening round. If you're scoring on points, I don't envy the judges one bit. Very, very even matchup. And as we are between rounds right now, you talk about controversial, colorful characters in the American Wrestling Federation. Let's hear from Honky Tonk Man and Angel Baby.
Thousands of cards and letters are pouring in for the Honky Tonk Man, and they're wanting to know, is Angel Baby and the Honky Tonk Man on such a roll that we can't be stopped? All I can say is, yes, we are. The franchise is doing very well. I've got a lot to say about it, but I don't have time to talk now. My mind is on championship matches. My mind is on Tito Santana. My mind is on singing. My mind is on dancing. And, of course, it's especially on playing my guitar. So if the AWF and everybody else will just line them up, the Honky Tonk Man is going to knock them down. Stop ducking, stop dodging, Santana. Come to the Honky Tonk Man. Join the franchise.
Well, you know, for a man who started that segment by saying he didn't have time to talk about anything, he certainly rambled on there. The Honky Tonk Man along with Angel Baby, he doesn't know how to play that guitar at all.
Yes, he does. That was beautiful music he was saying. You don't know anything about music, do you?
Well, I know something about six-man tag action as we're back to the action in the middle of the ring. And Super Destroyer missed with that attempted fist. And Konnan, what a drop kick.
Oh, that was a tremendous drop kick. Only one man can deliver a drop kick like that. Of course, it's Konnan 2000.
Tremendously powerful, not only upper body, but also leg strength. And Konnan trying to roll Super Destroyer over, but the Hangman interferes and interrupts the pin attempt.
And that is tag team work at its best there. Konnan with a beautiful pile driver, but nothing came of it.
And oh, two Eagles ran into the boot from the Super Destroyer now. Whipped into the ropes, off over the top. What a great maneuver!
Oh, how quick Billy Two Eagles is. He really is a fast wrestler.
And we've got a slugfest going on here now. Two Eagles grabs the mask of the Super Destroyer again, going into the war dance. Hang the Texas Hangman, absolutely. I'll go along with that. The two Native Americans in the ring, double tomahawk chop.
And they know how to deal with the Super Destroyer.
And ladies and gentlemen, here's a combination you want to deal with. Let's listen right now to Rico Suave and, of course, his family. Do we have to listen to this?
Certainly.
You know, all you brain-dead humanoids might be wondering exactly why the tag team champions of the world have their backs to you. Well, it's very simple. You don't deserve to look at their beautiful faces. You know something? And that's all I keep on hearing these days about the Road Warriors. The Road Warriors. You want to see their face? Go win some matches, punks.
Well, that's real smart. Telling the Road Warriors to go win some matches. That's all they've been doing for several years. And why didn't he turn around and face the other way?
Well, he wanted to show you his beautiful face.
Oh,
that's why.
Yeah, he's a charmer.
Well, he speaks a lot of sense. He makes sense, I should say.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, back to six-man tag action. This is hot and heavy. Continuing on here. That's Two Eagles with a great drop kick.
A drop kick from that height is very, very dangerous indeed. However, look at that. Eagle's back on his feet again, but not for long.
Nice drop toe hold by the Super Destroyer. And now Billy Two Eagles is being stopped by one of the Texas Hangmen. I believe that's Killer in the ring right now, isn't it?
No, that's Psycho. Get them right, will you?
Wait a second now. Oh, good grief. The back of the head snapping on the canvas. That's got to be Whiplash City right there.
That was really a nice maneuver there by the Texas Hangman. A delayed drop there. Got his man in all sorts of trouble. And here, I'm afraid, it's lights out for his team and his partners, Konnan 2000 and Chief Charlie Norris.
Well, certainly the Texas Hangman and the Super Destroyer cutting off the ring. The referee out of position a little bit there. In for the cover. Up by the time the referee returned, Billy Two Eagles was able to kick out of that pin attempt. Oh, what a
suplex that was.
And a beauty in for the cover, but this time And now the referee seems to be losing control here. Super Destroyer in the ring right now.
I wouldn't say he's losing control. I would say he's lost control.
Oh.
Because look at this. Oh, my word, that was a maneuver there by the Super Destroyer. I think that Billy Two Eagles is out on his... No, almost out.
Almost out as we are now down to 15 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, in this round. Very seesaw battle once again. Super Destroyer picks him up, suplexes him to the canvas. Is there enough time for the pin? In for the cover, count of 1 and 2. Oh, there was enough time, but Two Eagles was able to kick out. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. What a round. You have to give that one to the masked man.
Well, certainly, Billy Two Eagles took a great deal of punishment there. His team trying to drag him back to their corner.
And ladies and gentlemen, a very, very even matchup so far. Stay with us, we're coming back. This six-man tag team match continues. Six-man tag team action continues with the Warriors of Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. We are into round 3, and I've got to tell you, our judges at ringside, Tony Brown from New York and Matt Edelman out of Stamford, Connecticut, they have got their hands full in calling this one, your lordship.
Indeed, as much as I have, because I've been unable really to find any difference between these two teams. They've been so evenly matched. If anything, maybe the Hangmen with Super Destroyer a hair in front.
Well, I'm not so sure about that. You know, you have to wonder if the Texas Hangmen are a little bit lost. Their manager, Boogaloo Brown, not at ringside, of course. He's at the offices of the president of the American Wrestling Federation, Paul Alperstein. And, of course, we want to hear from Missy Hyatt, hopefully, by the end of the program, trying to find out what's going on down there. This is all broken loose here, and the Hangman and Super Destroyer perhaps lacking a little bit of cohesiveness with Boogaloo not in the building.
Yes, they have seemed to have lost that particular thread, but I'm sure it's something really, really big that is occupying Boogaloo Brown and Missy at the same time.
And Billy Two Eagles fighting for his very life in the ring right now, ladies and gentlemen. Professional wrestling the way it should be in the American Wrestling Federation. And wait a second now. There's that noose wrapped around the throat of Billy Two Eagles. And Super Destroyer and the Hangman do a number on him. The referee's back was turned.
Well, they said they would live by the noose, and they certainly were just there. And if you can get away with something... Oh! Boy, you can't get away with that, though. Wow!
He hit his own tag team partner. And now, Billy Two Eagles, who has taken some punishment right now. If he can regroup, he's got to get something going, and he does. There's the tag to his partner, Native American Charlie Norris, and the Big Chief from Red Lake, Minnesota. Wait a second now. Super Destroyer mounting a comeback of his own. Oh, he telegraphed it.
No, he's a big, powerful man, Chief Charlie Norris. He's worked up now, a little dancing there, although I've never seen that particular dance before.
Well, he blocks the attempt into the buckle there by Super Destroyer. And now, Norris on the one side of the ring, and Konnan 2002 Eagles working on the Super Destroyer on the other. The Hangman trying to enter the ring.
And everybody got a shot at Super Destroyer there, so they're not averse to sharing this particular role.
No question about that. There's another double chop. It's all broken loose. There's Charlie Norris mounting that top ring rope. Super Destroyer being set up there. Big tomahawk chop. Norris has a big rolls out. Count of 1 and 2 and 3.
And just luckily he snatched that leg back again. He nearly lost that 1, 2, 3, but he was so quick, so alert that he did make it finally.
Chief Charlie Norris, Billy Two Eagles, and Konnan 2000 take the measure of the masked man in this outstanding six-man tag team main event here on the Warriors of Wrestling. The Texas Hangmen look absolutely disgusted.
You were certainly right about it being an outstanding event. It was that, although I would say that Chief Charlie Norris was just a trifle lucky in getting the deciding fall there.
Wait a second, now the Hangmen are back in the ring, and they look very, very distraught here. And as we take a look at the opposing team heading back to the locker room, let's get back to the ring because there seems to be a little bit of dissension here among the ranks. They're shoving with the Super Destroyer now. They're going after their own tag team partner. The Hangmen have no scruples, no loyalty
It's
whatsoever.
not that at all. It's a case of he let them down. They took the Super Destroyer into their charge on their side, and what has he done? He's failed them miserably.
Well, I'm not so sure about that. He did the best he could, There was total chaos in the ring. Killer and Psycho and the Super Destroyer. Now this is very, very close here, Your Worship.
Here's the deciding ball. See how he reaches up with his right hand, takes control of that leg, and ensures the 1, 2, 3. At the same time, being alert enough to lift his own shoulder.
Well, this was a tremendous matchup, and there you see the assault on their own partner. Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. Warriors of Wrestling coming right back at you.